Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Florida Lottery $10 $500,000 Holiday Blowout ticket. This is part of the October 2024 series of tickets that came out in Florida a couple weeks ago. And this one is a number match game, and there are 4 multipliers you can find: 2x, 5x, 10x, 20x. And then you've got 3 bonus spots here in the middle of the ticket where if you can match the number underneath here to one of your winning numbers, you win the corresponding amount. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.45, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $10 up to $500,000. Looking at the prize structure, really the only thing that catches my eye is the $500,000 top prize, which is kind of low. I would expect at least $1 million on a $10 ticket, but it's really the odds that stand out here. The odds are almost 1 in 3 million. I mean, if you're going to put a $500,000 top prize on a $10 ticket, the odds need to be somewhere around 1 in 500,000. And so Florida's definitely going cheap on this top prize, which I do not like. Now, the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out, but we do need to talk about taxes. In Florida, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top 2 prizes. So instead of what we see here on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,600 and then the top prize as $380,000. And so, yeah, to me, it doesn't make sense to make a $10 wager for a $380,000 top prize at odds of close to 1 in 3 million. I wouldn't do it. But to each his own. Now, with these adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on these games, you find out that the payout comes in between 74 and 75%. This is well above the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets. So we'll see how this compares to other $10 tickets as we go through the video, but we do need to mention that the 74% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 74% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes is going to happen here at the $100 prize level. So if you are playing this game, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $10 and $100. There's a split there at the $100 prize level. It's about 94 to 6. So the large majority, 94% of these $100 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are playing. The other 6%, though, are going to join all the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds. Move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 345 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in $3,450 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's important information to note if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 61 and 62%. And this is above the minimum 60% payout that we look for the bottom 99% of prizes. So this one should feel like a pretty average ticket to the 99% of people who are losing on it. Now, here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in Florida $10 tickets. You can see the data point for Holiday Blowout all the way over here on the right. So this is the second decrease in a row in Florida $10 tickets. I always say when you see a decrease in value, it might be a good time to leave the ticket on the shelf because with every ticket you purchase, you're communicating approval of what your state lottery is doing. And I wouldn't want to communicate approval if my state lottery is taking value out of tickets. Instead, I would want to say, hey, we see that you're taking value out. We don't like it. We don't deserve it. And we're not going to buy the tickets when you do that. And so this is one that I would definitely leave on the shelf just to make that statement to the state lottery. Now, if you are playing $10 tickets in Florida, you've got some better options. Up here in green, you see the best ticket in every column. So if you're playing for overall value, Payday Bonus has the highest payout of any $10 ticket we've seen on this channel so far. From Florida, if you are playing for odds, the Year for Life ticket has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Triple Jackpot has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. And then if you're more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Triple 777 has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes over here as well if you're interested in that. Now here on this page, we are ranking Florida $10 tickets based on overall payout. 74.45 was only good enough for 8th place. So the third worst $10 ticket we've seen come out of Florida. So Merry Christmas. But I wouldn't play it. I would stick with some of these other tickets, especially Payday Bonus. That was one that kind of liked when it came out. That's probably the one I would be playing. Here on this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Here, Holiday Blowout is in 2nd place. And so this is really a kind of a, I don't know, it's a very manipulative move by the state to give you a ticket that has one of the lowest overall payouts, but then one of the highest bottom 99% payouts. What they're trying to do here is they're trying to give you a bad ticket that seems good to 99% of people who play it. The problem with this is that, first of all, it's deceitful on the part of the state to make something seem like it is something that it's not. And then the second thing is that the top 1% winners are not getting what they deserve on a ticket like this. And so I like to see tickets up here at the top of this list, but it's also got to have a good overall payout, which this one does not. Now here on this page, we get to compare $10 tickets across states. Top 35 tickets are here on the screen from the 6 states that we're looking at on this channel. And you can see, a couple of Florida tickets here, but the majority are not, which means it's Florida's not super competitive when it comes to the top states, especially Massachusetts. I mean, Massachusetts blows every other state out of the water in the $10 ticket category. You can see Massachusetts regularly comes out with $10 tickets at 80% payout. Best one had 81% payout. And we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can put out a $10 ticket at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, that's the key, then what is Florida Lottery doing putting out $10 tickets at 74% payout, which doesn't make this list, by the way. I hate seeing scratch players get taken advantage of. And even though this new Holiday Blowout is not the worst $10 ticket we've seen, the Florida Lottery is still hanging on to a lot more money than they need to. The 74% payout that we're getting from Holiday Bonus is over 6.5 full percentage points less than what Massachusetts did with this Monopoly Doubler ticket. And that's a ton of money when you think about how many tickets go into just one scratch game. One scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $10 price tag, and that's $100 million wrapped up in just one of these scratch games. And 6.5% of $100 million, of course, is $6.5 million that the Massachusetts Lottery put into the hands of its players on this Monopoly Doubler ticket that the Florida Lottery is basically stealing from its players on this Holiday Blowout ticket at Christmas time. So again, Merry Christmas from the Florida Lottery. Why are they holding on to so much money that they don't need to hold on to? That's my question. Now here on this page are the top 36 friendliest tickets to average players. So they have the best payout for the bottom 99% of prizes. 6110 was not quite good enough to make this list either. So even though it's pretty high on Florida's list, not high enough to make the top 36 list here. Now this page is to give a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on Holiday Bonus. The best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, had 75% payout. That's half a percentage point more than what you're getting from a $10 ticket in Florida. That's embarrassing. And then here, the best $5 ticket we've seen also came out of Georgia. It had 77% payout. That's over 3 full percentage points more than what you're getting from a $10 ticket in Florida. This is backwards. You should never have cheaper tickets with higher payouts than more expensive tickets, even if it is across state lines. Doesn't make sense, shouldn't happen. Florida should be embarrassed about this, and they need to change it. Georgia kind of drew the line here. Every ticket that comes out that costs more than $5 ought to have, 77, 78% at least in its payout. Now here on this page, we've got the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. 75% was pretty far off from making this list, but we've got plenty of $10 tickets here. I think all of them are from Massachusetts. So, $10 tickets can be competitive when the payout's good enough. And then here on this page are the top 36 friendliest tickets we've seen on the channel. So, top payout for the bottom 99% of prizes, 61%. Not even close to making this list. So that's about it for the Florida Lottery $10 $500,000 holiday blowout ticket. It's by no means the worst $10 ticket we've seen. If you look at some other states like New York and Texas, this has a lot higher payout than those states, but definitely not where Massachusetts is, and that's where we want to be. So, it probably wouldn't be a ticket that I would be interested in. Payout's okay, but the odds are way too long. The payout has gone down for 2 months in a row. Plus, it's not competitive with what Massachusetts is doing, so it's not for me. But if you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully, you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.